Welcome in to Through the Whistle, episode 43, I think. And that is the prize where all roads end. Miami, Florida. We saw the perfect bracket last week from Ty Belcher. This week, Keivon Belcher will be giving you a bullshit bracket. Welcome in. Thank you for your all's time. I know, it's not our usual Monday, but hey, we gotta keep you on y'all's toes, keep y'all guessing, keep y'all running through the whistle and whatnot. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like the video, please. I appreciate y'all watching the video. Liking the video does more for us. Get us out the hood, please.
Oh, this is the hood?
Yes, but no at the same time. Anyways, Keivon, your bracket. We like to, well, you want to just jump in? You want to do a cannonball in, or you want to, dip your toe in?
I always dip my toe.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious.
I'm gonna angle
Greatness at number one.
Yes.
Greatness at number one. Yes. I do have the reigning national champions going in at 13-0.
Wait, can I do the boxing guy's voice? The reigning, defending, national champions of the world, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
I didn't need that. I'm sorry for you guys.
Hater alert,
yeah.
alert.
Not really much to really go about. I mean, listen, Buckeyes, we got a tough game week one, as we all know. But I think we're going to be locked in. Ryan Day, basically off a bye. I mean, first game of the season. They got 2 weeks to prepare for Texas. Locked in. Week one, low scoring, but, there was a dub. Penn State, also off a bye. Ryan Day, 6-0, off buys. I just want y'all all to know that. My coach.
So you're saying it's going to go to 8-0?
Well, it wouldn't be 8-0 because Texas doesn't really count as a bye.
So 7-0.
Number 2, Clemson.
Do a little zoom in
Hey,
down
listen,
here.
Clemson here. Clemson, I am huge on Clemson. I think that everybody's talking about the Penn State roster returning. Everybody's talking about, they got Drake, they got Drew Aller, they got both running backs come back. Okay, what about Clemson? Clemson has the most return production in the nation at 80%, and they were a playoff team. They did win the ACC. So I think they get out to a huge start. I think they're going to be undefeated as well. Get out to a huge start. They're going to have a good dub against LSU, game 1. And then really not have to focus on anything except for Miami, which, I mean, what are we really talking about? South Carolina, yeah, I think that might be a rough one, but I think they're gonna get it done. K. Klubnik might be a Heisman candidate.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. Now we go to Alabama. Monty.
The Crimson Tide of Alabama.
Monty, you'll love this. I do have y'all losing to Georgia the first time.
So you don't love that part? He doesn't.
You might not like that. But I think they all get off to an amazing start. Florida State. Don't know why you think they were going to be in the game with them. Not really a thing. Florida State, trash. Bama, my thing with Bama is, you feel me, Ty Milroe. Last year, roller coaster. Highs, lows.
Just look at the Tennessee game.
Simpson, who just got named starter, constant in the middle. Not too high, not all the way up here, but he ain't all the way down there either. Just steady ship. And then we got Notre Dame. Crazy. Got basically 3 undefeated teams. Well, not basically. Got 3 undefeated teams. Notre Dame, they get past those first 4 weeks without a scratch. Oh, they cruise. They gonna be. Y'all might as well send them to the playoffs. Sim. Simulation.
Go ahead and give me my 8 mil.
I'm just saying.
Wait, so before we get out of this top 4, so Keivon, I said it last week.
You did.
Clemson's always dropping a random game. You don't see that happening. Even when they had aside from when they had Trevor, they always dropped a random game that they weren't supposed to lose. You don't see anybody giving them that
My
potential
thing with
upset?
them this year is the fact that they saw how close it was for them not to make the playoff last year. And if you got the same team coming back, they're going to be looking like, okay, now we got to lock in, yo. We got to make sure that this is – don't get me wrong. They probably do have it back in their mind. We can lose one. We can drop one. Mm-hmm. But –
especially going into that last game in South Carolina.
Yeah. So, I mean, you get a good dub against LSU. I mean, I feel like you're going to be – especially when you see – in my case, if you see a Ohio State, if you see a Bama and a Georgia, which I think will be up there, if you see they're vying for the top spots and Notre Dame, you want to make sure that you keep the pressure on to make sure that you're in that top four, that you get that bye. So that's my thing with Clemson. And like I said, I mean, Dabo, I think he knows what type of team he has coming back. I think K Klubnik, everybody's back. Everybody's back and they're ready to win the national championship. Maybe.
Question. One more question before we move on. Notre Dame, we have them right here at 4. Do you think they have any chance of being a top 3 team? Because they don't, like you said, after the first 4 weeks, you don't play nobody.
I don't think they do.
You playing like Boise State did back in the day, with no conference championship game to kind of put you over the top. Your best win would be
week
what?
3.
Miami
Week
4. Or
Yeah.
Texas A&M, who. If you were paying attention before, neither of so are in the playoff. Do you think there's any possible way of them getting into the top 3?
I don't think that, only because of how long ago that those victories would be. I mean, don't get me wrong, they probably will be looking, eye test wise, they'll probably be looking great. But you're not putting Notre Dame that hasn't played anybody since September above a SEC champion or an undefeated ACC champion or clearly a undefeated Big Ten champion.
For sure.
I mean, I think they're lucky to be up at number 4 because I think that Georgia could mess around and stay in the top 4, but I think they'll give them the grace because of what they did last year.
Gotcha. So let's go look at these first round matchups, Keivon. Let's look at these first round matchups.
First round matchups. We're going to start at the top. At the top. We're going to start at the top.
Let's zoom in.
You guys, do not get me wrong. I don't care who the number 12 seed is. Tulane is there. We just put a name there. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for this. Not my thing. Don't care.
So, Keivon.
Georgia blowout by 50.
So you have Georgia right there at 5. Obviously, you don't have them as a conference champion. How does Georgia – do you think Georgia has any chance of staying in the top 4? Johnny, the greatest weatherman we have in Ohio. Georgia has any chance of staying in the top 4 with a loss to Alabama?
I think they do. Only because they will have that victory over Bama in the first matchup. So it's like, I mean, we got the win. It's hard to beat teams twice in the season. I think they will hold that against them. But then again, like I said, you're low-key losing a home game in the SEC Championship. So I'm just saying, it's a possibility. I think especially with Notre Dame not having a championship game, I think it's close, especially with them and Penn State having the same record, which we'll see later. But I think it's definitely a shot for them to keep in the top 4.
And then let's go down a little bit lower. The 9-8 matchup. One of these teams you have beating Georgia, giving Georgia one of their 2 losses.
I do.
So let's hear what your thoughts are on this Florida and Texas Tech.
People.
You need to zoom in?
You might think I'm crazy. Just stick with me.
Just bear with you.
Just bear with me here. Dark horse. I'm trying to tell you.
Dark.
And don't get me wrong. This is all predicated that DJ Lagway plays all 12 games. So this could be really, really right or really, really wrong. Don't hold me to this. If he's injured, I have all capability of backing out of this right here. Just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. DJ Lagway is the reason. It's the only reason. And he might have been a reason why I changed my Heisman pick for later on. But I'm just letting y'all know. Florida's dangerous. 6-1 last year with DJ Lagway starting the games. And if we're being honest, one of those, the only L on there was to Georgia.
Oh.
And they were winning when he left. So what does that tell y'all? I'm just saying, offensive line looks way better from last year. Receivers looking solid. The defense, I need to step it up a little bit.
Mind you, this is a Florida team that was keeping up with Texas. Let's not forget.
And I think that listen, they got a gauntlet. They got a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you. Even if DJ Lightweight stays healthy, there could be some L's. This schedule, they got LSU on there. They got
Georgia, they got
on
Texas.
There. They got Texas on there.
Now,
I think it's gonna be
a little shaky now.
Now Texas Tech.
Yes, Texas Tech. I'm gonna zoom out for this.
I'm huge.
I'm gonna come back in for this.
I'm here for this. I'm locked in. Everybody's on this. Arizona State. We got the QB coming back from last year. I don't care. I don't care about that. Because Texas Tech, that's a top 5 offense. All coming back.
Allegedly.
Top 5. They was top 5 last year. That's all we can go about. And they got basically the entire offense coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Now that defense, a little shaky. Little missing. Little.
King of Diamonds in there. They be shaking.
Yeah. Little Bucks.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
hey, shout out the Bucks.
Just let y'all know. They've been in the transfer portal, going crazy.
Heavy. What, 22 million on this roster?
And they were number 1 coming out, I believe, in the transfer portal rankings. And most of them on the defensive side. So, if we see anything, mostly on the first year when you get all those transfer players, they usually saw it in the first year. We're going to hope defense can back it up.
So, with you having Texas Tech at 12-1, their one loss being at Arizona State, but they eventually lost in the Big 12 championship game, do they have a chance of, instead of being here, being maybe number 4, maybe a little higher? Because I'm not going to lie, number 8 is a horrible spot to be at right now.
It is?
Boy, going Florida than Ohio State, that's a stretch.
But you also got to think that Penn State, their only 2 losses will be to the number 1 team in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
You also got to think that Georgia, their only 2 losses will be to
number 9,
a solid Florida team, and then
the SEC champion,
mm-hmm.
who they beat once already.
Exactly. So I feel like the schedules also play a part in this. They're going to look at the strength of schedule, and they're going to be like, okay, listen, we're not putting y'all above them. Let's be real.
Call a spade a spade.
Let's be real.
Be glad we even give you a home game, because we can say fuck you. So,
but then again, they do have a point to where they would have said we beat everybody on our schedule. Literally everybody.
Yeah, you literally beat every single team.
So I don't think they will be getting a shot, but Texas Tech, hey yo, I'm trying to tell you, get on the train right now. FanDuel, get on there.
Plus 1,000 odds.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, neither of us have the Big 12 favorites making it.
No.
Because mind you, little tidbit right here, the Big 12 favorite hasn't won the Big 12 since what, 2020? Shit. What is that? Only once in the last 5 years, when that was Texas a couple years ago with Quinn Ewers. So, you're a preseason favorite.
Might as well chalk it up.
Might want to.
Chalk it up.
Hey, can we tank our odds real quick? So let's go down to 6-11. The only interconference matchup we have in the first round.
I think Penn State is definitely going to be there. I think that the love they got from the start of the year, I don't think they're going to drop too much, especially if they only lost to Ohio State twice.
Mm-hmm.
Could honestly, truthfully, become the 5 seed if they're being serious. But again, I don't know if they're going to drop.
The quality wins that Georgia will have compared to what Penn State will have, especially with you having Oregon.
Missing. I do have Oregon missing. Yes. Y'all are not. Y'all's eyes do not deceive you. I do have Oregon not making the playoff. But like I said, Illinois, really, if y'all can't see it, I got Illinois 11-1. 11-1, people.
Schedule's mighty ass.
Mighty ass. Mighty ass.
Hey, Keivon, who's the one loss to?
Truthfully, and truthfully, they might lose another one because it could be to USC. And listen.
You are high on USC.
USC is picking up a lot of steam for me. Listen, I'm not going to say too much of it. We might revisit the brackets around week 5, week 6. So don't be sitting out thinking like I'm like a homer or anything like that. But USC is starting to pick up some steam, you know. The defense gets a little right. The offense.
Lane is Lane.
Lincoln
Riley's Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln's always going to have a solid offense with him. And last year, there's no way you're going to lose 0-6 in games that they
by one possession.
Not even that they came into the fourth quarter
with the
leading.
lead. Yeah.
Don't think that's going to happen again.
Minnesota. All right, come on.
Don't think it's going to happen again. So, Illinois could be a USC flip-flop, but we got that. Obviously, Penn State coming number 3 ranked team in the nation right now, and they got everybody coming. Well, not everybody, but mostly everybody coming back. I still want to see. I need to see the receivers. That's it. That's all. I think the defense will be nice. Obviously, they're always going to usually be elite, but the receivers I need to know. I mean, they got some good quality transfer portals, but again, you're going to have to replace Tyler Warren.
Abdul Carter.
Literally,
2 first-round picks right there.
You're replacing top players, and the receiving core, everybody's been telling me they're always going to be good this year, and they always end up trash. So we're going to see. Penn State, we're going to figure out what it is. And last but not least, we got your Scrubs, which sadly I am high on as well.
You see us down there.
Yes.
Down there, but we're still up here.
Yes.
We're still up.
I do think that you guys will lock in.
Yes.
And elevate on the offensive end.
Yes.
I think the bar was definitely in hell. So
the bar could not go.
It could not get worse.
So for everybody, hijack this real quick. I need y'all to stop acting like I'm insane for saying we're going to be a better team than last year, because we literally cannot get worse offensively. There is literally 3 teams that were worse than us passing the ball. And guess what? All 3 of those teams fight for our country. Air Force, Navy, and Army. The only 3 teams that we are better than passing the ball. So yes, we will be better. Back to Keivon.
You guys beat us throwing 62 yards. Throwing the ball for 62 yards.
Great game, by the way. That was a great game.
If Bryce Underwood can complete a 5-yard pass, I think you guys will be okay. I think that if he can consistently, don't get me wrong, because I thought that your old boy could throw a 5-yard pass too.
Orgy?
Your guy. You're the guy that y'all thought was the next up and coming. I truthfully.
Yeah, we're over 2 right now. We're thinking
that y'all got some demons.
Joe Milton.
Yes.
Orgy. It's like,
I do think that you guys will be. I think the defense will take a step back, but I don't think it's going to make a major step back. I think it's going to be kind of like, it's maybe not top 5, but maybe like to number 8, number 9 type of step back. I do think that y'all will miss the 2 inside, 2 first-rounders from inside, especially when y'all play teams like us. Yeah, no. And truthfully, I did tell you earlier that I think y'all might lose to Nebraska, but I might have changed my mind. Because again, like I said, I might have coming around the mountain.
On USC
might be the team that, because I think they might be coming up for revenge for y'all, only because there might be like,
we should have beat y'all last year.
Y'all screwed us last year, and they're at home this year.
I mean, we beat them with, 60 yards passing?
Yeah. I mean, you beat Ohio State with 60 yards passing, so it's okay.
That was a hell of a game, both of those games.
So, yeah, and obviously Lincoln Riley is just not scared to throw the ball against y'all. I mean, not saying that Ryan Davis is afraid to, but he clearly needs to get his mojo back when it comes to playing y'all. But Lincoln Riley clearly has no Fs in the world, and he's going to open up the offense. And Texas.
9-3 Texas.
Not going to lie to y'all. Not going to lie.
It looked like you got them only in because they got bailed by being the number 1 team in the nation right now.
That's the only reason. I truthfully, I'm trying to tell y'all, the only reason they're even in is because they were the number 1. They're the number 1 team in the nation right now. That's literally it. I don't think they can fall that far. As long as because I mean they're gonna have a victory over Oklahoma.
Because let's just talk about we can go loss by loss. Ohio State.
Yes.
Wait, they dropped to what?
They dropped to 4.
To 4 at the worst.
Probably dropped to 4. 4 or 5, depending on.
And don't let it be a fucking field goal.
Yeah, if it's
a field goal, they might just be like, oh yeah, let's switch spots.
Yeah, they might just drop to 3rd or something like that. Especially if it's on the road and it's by a field goal, like you said.
Yeah, like
that might be it. Georgia, I don't even think it's going to be close.
At Georgia.
I think it's going to be an L. And I don't think they're going to also, if they, these are the things that I'm talking about. Like if they can keep these losses close,
within
they're not going
10 points.
Yeah, they're not going to suffer too much.
Because when you go to play Georgia's probably going to be, undefeated? A top 5 school? You will still be a top 5 school?
And especially in my bracket, Georgia will probably be coming off a win against Alabama, and that's going to make them.
Might be the top 3
number
school.
one. They might make them number 1 or number 2. That'll probably make them.
I would say probably number 1.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, if we go based off trends of the last several years, every time this matchup happens,
they switch
winner gets to be the number 1 team.
So if they can keep that close. I mean, even if they play the same way they did last year, where, I mean, they only, they lost by, I think, what was it, 13?
They came back, fought back,
so
lost by
if they
like
can
10
keep
or
it
13.
close, it's fine. Now, I do have them losing to Florida. I'm not going to watch it. This is what, again,
at Florida.
DJ Lagway, and they got the flex game. They got the flex time.
Will probably be night.
I'm telling you right now, they're probably waiting to see if, is he playing? Is he playing? Okay, we want to make a night game.
Don't lie to me. Not on the problem. Not on the questionable. I need 100%.
Texas going into Florida at night. I do have them getting a dub against Texas A&M, which will be a ranked win, and they also got a dub against Oklahoma, which will also be a ranked win. So they're still in the mix. I just need people to understand they're the number one team in the nation right now. I get it. Everybody's talking about how much Ohio State lost. Texas lost the same thing, and they lost probably a lot more. Now, don't let me wrong. Wingo, I respect it. I respect the receiver. I respect the quarterback. Even though I haven't seen much, I respect the quarterback. Wingo, I respect the connection. You got 4 new offensive linemen. 4.
That's every position but 1.
Exactly. Don't get me wrong. They went to transfer portal. They got a couple offensive linemen. First, I'm just letting y'all know now. I have been watching the Little Texas beat. And they are talking about they're still fighting for positions on that offensive line. So,
when the season's
3 weeks away.
2 weeks away. Yeah. 2 weeks on Saturday.
I'm just saying. 4 new offensive linemen.
And they said Art's been looking a little shaky.
I'm just saying. You got
Dollhouse, how much he's shaking.
You got Wingo still coming back, but you got 2 receivers that left. That were your top guys. And then, don't get me wrong, running backs, solid. Everything else, question mark. Defensive line. You got 6 new defensive tackles. 6. You want to know why? Because you lost everybody. You lost everyone.
Because you lost all 6 motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, what do you want? DBs. I'll give you that.
Yeah, probably the best linebacker in America, too.
And I wouldn't even say the DBs. I would say the corners are solid. Linebackers, y'all got it. Y'all's linebackers better be coming to play every week because, boy, they going to have everything in their face. Everything in their face. Everything. And their mama in their face. I'm just letting y'all know. Because if Hero Canoe from Ohio State, who was not starting, is coming in there competing for a starting spot.
Never in the rotation.
I'm just letting you know. Them linebackers, you better get them draft stocks ready. You better be looking to avoid blocks. Block shedding better be on 99.
Block shedding on 99 is crazy.
Safeties, we still want to see them. And don't get me wrong, everybody's talking about, oh, no, they're just going to triple team Jeremiah Smith game 1 again. You don't think that Ryan Day's going to be like, oh, you think that's going to work again? Like, who would have known?
You don't think Cardell Tate's like, please do that? Please let me get 70 yards
Double
again?
team number 4. Who would have thought? Who would have? Don't know.
Wait, is it? It's going to be a little week 1 preview, low-key.
Don't.
If you're in a state that allows you to have player props.
Please.
Cardell Tate.
Over. Brandon Ennis. Over.
Because they'll probably get like 40 and a half yards.
Brandon is over on catches. And I'm telling you right now.
Give it to him.
I'm telling you right now. Matt's clear. Everything over. Over. I'm just saying.
All right. So we obviously see the full 12.
Yes.
Who could sneak in? Who's right on the outside looking in?
I do think that, hey, listen, Oregon will definitely be on the outside. Oregon, USC, my guys. Oregon, I'm afraid. The same way I'm afraid about DJ Lagway, I'm afraid about Oregon. I mean, you got 4 new receivers coming in. because your top 4 left last year. The new freshman that y'all supposed to get that was a 5-star, that was supposed to be your starter, got kicked off the team. Yes, I watch everything. Oregon's number 1 receiver that's supposed to be here, outside of Stewart, who's already hurt. Now we got all freshmen, basically, coming into play. Not the biggest fan. The top corner, well, not top corner, second corner. He broke his leg. The D-line, don't get me wrong, they're going to be solid. They're going to be nice. DJ's little brother, DJ Ungule, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be nice. It's going to be solid. They're going to be. Unless Oregon's winning all defensive games.
Nah.
Just saying. I got to see it. Dante might be that. I got to see it, though. I'm just saying.
So let's get into these second round games. As y'all see at home. Keivon has Georgia advancing over Tulane, obviously.
Good
thank you, Tulane, for coming. Here's your money. Get out of my face. Florida over Texas Tech. Penn State over Illinois in the Big Ten matchup that won't happen in the regular season. And then some bullshit here at the bottom. Texas beating Michigan. So you know what? Instead of starting top to bottom, we're going to start bottom to top, because what the fuck is wrong with you? You just said, Texas lost all 4 offensive linemen.
They did.
Texas don't got this. Texas don't got that.
They did.
Oh, Texas lost their whole front 4 on defense.
They did.
Keivon. So why is it Clemson versus Texas instead of
Because
Clemson
I do also
Michigan?
think that
Mind you, in Ann Arbor.
Yes.
Boy, we ain't get a big noon. Boy, we got Brad Nessler, 3:30. Or we got that 8 o'clock game. We ain't getting that noon shit. Hell nah. Explain.
I will. If you.
No, I'm pissed. I'm angry.
I take last year into consideration.
Oh, fuck no.
Don't get me wrong. No, don't get me wrong. I do think that y'all's offense makes a jump. But how much of a jump, I don't know. Because I still don't think that y'all are going to be out here slinging the ball for fucking 200-something yards a game.
We're going to have more than 130?
I don't know about that.
What?
I don't know about that. I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Not positive. Not positive. Especially in the cold, I'm not positive. I'm just saying.
So Texas is going to come to Ann Arbor.
I do think so.
25 degrees. Probably snowing.
Yes.
And doing something that y'all haven't done since 2019 and beat us in Ann Arbor.
They already did that.
Texas is going to do that in the cold.
They already did that.
They're going to do that in the cold, Keivon? 20 degrees.
Yes.
Oh, hell no. You're rage baiting. And you won. You got me the rage. You got the rage. I'm Mr. Rage.
I think that after what Sark saw last year, I think that he knows how to defeat y'all's defense and make it not easy, but he had his time.
You don't think Wink Martindale learned his lesson from last year?
I think that with a whole season of preparation of seeing what y'all do and what y'all don't do, I think that he will. I think Sark will be ready.
What?
I think Sark will be ready. I think he will be solid at that, and he will come in there ready. I think that defensive line will, by that time, be prepared.
I'm sitting down.
You already played a
This
team
bullshit.
like you already played a team like Georgia, so you're kind of familiar with it. I'm just saying. I think they get the victory. That's it. I think I'm not saying it's by 10. Solid little 3, solid 4. I just don't think that your boy Underwood is going to have a game-winning drive down the field on maybe the best DBs in the country. I'm sorry.
How many points does Texas score against Michigan?
I can say, I'll give it 24.
24? How many is Ohio State scoring against us?
Is that home this year? It's what?
Yes, it's in Ann Arbor.
27.
So you think y'all's offense is only 3 points apart?
I think that it will be, no. I think that Sark is a better offensive play caller than Brian Hartline. And I also think that unless Ryan Day is sitting there like hands off and just letting it go, I told you, Ryan Day, there's something, I don't know what it is about y'all, but it gets in his brain. He might be a little gunshot. So I don't know. Now, if he opens shit up And he's like, hey, F it. Number 4, he's right there. And we're going to throw him the ball every time. Then, hey, listen. Then listen. I don't think we're going to just come in there and just score everything.
Go to the next one. Go to the next one.
27-31.
Let the Blue Bloods, this is the old people game. This is hey, I'm Bernie from Alabama. I'm 80 years old.
This
And
would be a good game, though.
bro, this is like the most 1980s game. Bear Bryant versus Joe. Am I allowed to say Joe Paterno? Are we still not cool with Joe Paterno? Yeah, Joe Paterno game. Like, this is like
the basic jerseys. The battle of basic jerseys.
Battle of
basic jerseys.
Can we get a last name on our jersey?
Please.
The battle of damn. Can we wear something besides white pants?
Yes.
Please.
And numbers in the jersey. Numbers on the helmet.
Can we please? Penn State, Alabama. Every school. Stop wearing fucking black cleats when you have white socks and white pants. That shit looks ugly. Penn State, why are you wearing all whites besides your fucking cleats? That's ugly as fuck.
Not always.
That shit looks horrible.
Not always.
It looks horrible.
I've seen Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave and JSN make it look solid.
You don't wear all white.
There are times we do wear all white.
Y'all have never worn all white with JSN and Olave.
We have.
When?
Justin Fields' last year.
When?
We played Penn State. And we played Michigan State.
I could have swore y'all had the gray pants on.
No, whites.
Oh, damn it, Diddy, you got me.
But besides the point, that was his game that C.J. Stroud scored on the only time he ran.
No, his only rushing touchdown.
Yeah. There we go. Not his only. Northwestern. No disrespect.
Oh, yeah, when he carried the whole offense. I remember that. Windy game. Windy City.
Bama, Penn State. I think that Penn State is going to clear Illinois. I don't even think it's going to be close, especially at home. They're going to be.
Question.
Yes.
Are they free from the shackles of a noon game this year? Because last year they had SMU at noon.
I think this will be a 3:30 game. This will be
Close
a 3:30.
enough. They'll take. Oh, when is a win?
Well, they'll take that.
So wait. So what? I'm sorry. We're going to backtrack. Which one of these?
This is going to be Friday. This is going to be Friday.
Friday? Georgia versus Tulane?
Nobody cares about this game.
So why not put that on the noon game?
I don't think they're going to sit there and let Georgia play them. They could. But then it's like, well, then this could be the Friday game. They might vie for this. I'm not
going to lie. Texas Tech could also be a noon game.
No.
At Texas Tech?
Because of how high powered their offenses will be, they're not
That's going to be gas.
Listen, they're going to score 100 points in this game.
And Lubbock does rock at night. So they 3:30 or 7 o'clock. That could be the Friday night game. Because that would pop it off.
It will pop it off. And it's Texas Tech because of Big 12 stuff. So it could be. No.
And let's be real. That's the only game that probably couldn't go against the NFL game.
Yes.
Penn State, Illinois might have to be at noon.
No.
You have to.
This has to be at noon.
All right, boom. Where's Michigan? So Michigan's going to lose at night. For the first time
That
in
might
our
be a
history.
3:30 joint.
You're such a fucking asshole.
That might be a 3:30 joint.
You're.
Just saying.
Fuck you, Keivon.
Either way.
Florida, Texas Tech.
Florida,
Fuck
Texas
you.
Tech, I do think, don't get me wrong, Texas Tech, they could get, hey, listen, like he said, that stadium, it'll be pulse. But I think DJ Lagway, the Heisman winner, will get the victory.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're stamping it.
Stamping it.
Flag planted.
As long as you play the full season.
Oh.
God damn it, DJ, don't fuck me up.
No, even though he's hurt right now.
He is hurt right now.
Because what the fuck are you doing?
He is hurt right now. That's the point. I think that it'll be a close game. I think it's going to be whoever has the ball last. That's literally.
That's beautiful.
Yes, I think it will be
Score.
whoever has the ball last. DJ, little run here and there, get the victory.
Last, we have a rematch.
Rematch for next round because we're not going to even talk about what the hell Georgia's going to do.
Yeah, so we're going to work our way back down. We're going to work our way back down.
So now, Georgia versus Notre Dame, rematch. And truthfully, I don't think anything changed. I really don't. Notre Dame's defense basically all came back, besides their, Watson and a couple of their linebackers and things like that. I think they're going to be good.
So, Keivon, you just lied. A lot changed. Jeremiah Love's 100%. In our hypothetical, Jeremiah Love's 100%.
Okay.
You're not getting hurt in the last week of November. Remember how they had all those D linemen out last year? They're going to be there this year.
And this time, and truthfully, the receivers are going to be better. And you might have a better quarterback throwing the ball. Maybe not running the ball, but throwing the ball. I'm assuming C.J. Carter's going to get the spot. I'm assuming. And I think that he's going to be able to get better, get the passes off into the receiver's hands and things like that. Ohio State.
Ohio State, Florida. Ohio State's never beat Florida.
This we have not.
The Urban Meyer Bowl.
Exactly.
Y'all have never beat Florida. But Rose Bowl.
Maybe.
Ohio State's hasn't lost in the Rose Bowl since 1983, I think.
I'm just letting you know. That place will be rocking. Ohio State. Red. Everywhere. Not that BS crimson that Chris tried to sit there and say, like, oh, it's raining crimson. No, it's not. It's going to be raining scarlet. All everywhere. Every effing where. Now, don't get me wrong.
Are you seeing the sunset again this year?
Oh, I am probably not. Do not want to do that. I was there, people. But I feel like the entire time it's going to be, hey, wherever he at, I don't care. Hit him. Hit him. Him. But every time he touches the ball, hit him. Don't care if it's a penalty. None of that. Hit him. Make sure he's hurt.
Wow.
I'm just saying what I would do.
Crazy.
Jalen Wade.
Jay Wade. Jay Wade.
We need your mentality. Now this, like we said,
the old head's left.
old head ball.
The old head ball.
And then this is
Rematch.
another rematch. Yes.
They're pissed from last year.
Yes.
Clemson thought they
got
had
to get that victory.
They thought they had them.
And I think they might get it. You know?
I mean, shit. They played in the Orange Bowl, a stadium that they're used to playing in. So it's like,
We'll see.
Which one of these 4 games do you think has the biggest chance of being a blowout?
A blowout? Truthfully, I think Notre Dame. I wouldn't say Notre Dame. Never mind. Don't quote me on that. I think Texas versus Clemson could be. It could get ugly, real bad, really, really bad, because I don't think Texas can hang with Clemson this year. I'm just saying, me personally, I'm high, like I said, high on Clemson, but I think that can get bad. Obviously, I think that Ohio State and Florida can get rough. But again, that's going to be our first game
in a month.
I don't know if we're going to be clicking on all cylinders, so we'll see. Obviously, we got our next round.
So let's get to the Final Four. A Final Four where me and you said it literally the day after Ohio State won the Natty. We said no matter what, Penn State's going to be there.
Yeah.
We didn't know where. Up until until like a month or so ago, I also believe Clemson's going to be there regardless. Me and you were unanimous with Penn State, Clemson will be in the Final Four in some capacity, the other two. We said most likely Notre Dame is going to be in the Final Four, barring any crazy matchups. So, Keivon, Jeremiah Love gets off, does his thing. Like you just said, you don't really see that being a blowout because Georgia's their defense.
Kirby's never going to
that. He's never going to allow himself to get blown out. Ohio State wins the Urban Meyer Bowl, finally, after 1,000 years. Penn State, how do you have them beating Alabama? Like, what goes on in that game?
I truthfully think that Drew Alley finally gets over the hump.
Every dog has his day.
Yeah, exactly. And then especially that defense, I think, can get to Simpson. Mm-hmm. I think that they're going to have to be worried about what Ryan Williams is going to do. Don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh.
And that's a strong offensive line. That's a strong offensive line there in Alabama. But I think that Penn State can get it done. Jim Knowles, full season, and now he has the extra weeks to try to get prepared for Alabama. I think that he can get that done. I think that Bama is more equipped to deal with a team like Alabama than Bama is for
Penn
State. And so that's all it is. And not to mention, like I said, with the production coming back, I think that those running backs may not get off too crazy, but I think that they're going to
be due to get at least 1 or 2 big runs.
And don't get me wrong, if Penn State is this far, I think those receivers have definitely
showed something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not nothing crazy, but they've showed something.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously with Texas and Clemson, I think that Clemson is just
too much
like that. I truthfully, everybody again, I think that we're going to keep seeing it every year, that the team that brings back the most production from last season, or like teams that are like that keep on bringing teams back, are going to be the teams that are going to be in the national championship.
Yeah, for sure, at least in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Because last year, you had Ohio State, you had Penn State. Penn State, I know they were juniors and young, but a lot of people come back. Ohio State had basically their whole team come back. And, this is how shit goes. Notre Dame had a lot of people coming back. So, Final Four.
Yeah.
We have a rematch of last year's national championship game.
And I think that's going to be, truthfully.
You think that'll be a closer game than last year?
I do think it'll be. It's hard to say it'll be closer because it was a 3-point game at a certain point. Like, I mean, it was a 2-point game. But I do also think that Ohio State is like, listen.
We can't get away with the shit we did last year.
Exactly. And not to mention, listen, y'all came out there, do the same thing y'all did the first half.
Yeah.
Just dominate. I mean, it's y'all was putting belt and y'all thought shit was getting sweet. That's all it was. Y'all let Emeka Ibuka fumble. I mean, you're just letting people just play cover for the entire game. We can't do that. We got to keep the pressure on there. And I think that after a game against Florida where we're getting back in tune, back in sync, I think that Ohio State will have a lot more rest because of who they're playing. And I think Notre Dame is going to be like, nah, we in a dogfight because Georgia's not here to play. So I do think it'll be. It might get a little worse. I might go 17 instead of 10, like how it was. But that's how I feel about it. I don't think that. I mean, best corner left, and I mean, you think that y'all still going? Y'all still got.
You gonna do that man-to-man shit?
Y'all not doing that man-to-man stuff. So what are we doing?
Yeah. Well, I say shout out to Fiesta Bowl. You know, a lot of Ohio State fans in Arizona ever since that bullshit ass pass interference against Miami bullshit. Y'all get bailed. Penn State, Clemson, Keivon.
The two teams that everybody's talking about with the most production. Period. That's it.
Wait, don't give me the winner. Give me how each team will win.
Penn State wins this game if their defensive line shows out. Simple as that. Clay Klubnik, solid quarterback. You're coming back. He's been improving all year. Every year he's been improving. But what he doesn't like is pressure in his face.
Yeah. That's what every quarterback
literally.
Yeah.
We saw that at South Carolina. We saw that against Louisville. He was getting. Everybody was back there. And if Jim Knowles decides to, all right, we're done playing this. Everybody back off and then play everything in front. Go get them. That's the way they're going to win. Also, if the run game is clicking, get the play action going. That's. I feel like that's the way they can win this game.
Yeah.
Clemson, on the other hand, it's low key the same way, but they got a. I would say they had the better defensive line. And Penn State, don't get me wrong, they got some nice offensive linemen coming back, but you got Peter Woods leading the way. I mean, they got 2 or 3 first rounders that they think that's on that defensive line.
Yeah.
So I mean, as long as they can get back there, Drew Aller
he's prone.
Exactly.
He's prone to seeing ghosts. He's prone to
so, I mean,
happy feet.
If we can sit there and give the corners a little bit of time, just hey, listen. All you need is we need 3 seconds. That's it. Just give it some time, and then that's it. That's how you get the dub.
Do you think that with the path that Penn State will have to take, Illinois, Alabama, in the week before that Ohio State, you don't think in any way, shape, or form that would help them prepare for Clemson? Because you're going against a high-powered Ohio State offense, and then you're going against a very physical Illinois offense, and then you're going against a kind of in-between tweener where you have a great receiver in Ryan Williams and a team that's very physical on defense as well.
I think that.
How do you think that builds into each other?
Klubnik is a different style of quarterback than all 3 of the quarterbacks.
Yeah, because by far be the best.
I think that the Ohio State game could have helped them with the Bama game. I think that's how that especially okay, listen, we had to deal with Jeremiah, now we got to deal with Ryan. We dealt with Julian, who's basically, similar stature, style, and stuff like that to Todd
Shit was
Simpson.
supposed to be at Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, you're not really changing too much, especially with their offensive line, Ohio State's offensive line, Bama's offensive line. You're getting basically the same thing. Now, don't get me wrong. Ohio State's defense, I think, is going to be leaps and bounds better than Bama's, but I don't think that Bama's defense is really going. I think they're going to take a step up. They 68th last year. I don't know if they're going to jump into no higher than 30.
Yeah.
I just can't see that, but. I don't think that Penn State has played a team that's like Clemson where the defensive line is attacking like that and the offense is able to expose every level of the field.
So let me play devil's advocate again. Clemson plays Texas. It would be Miami, Georgia. No, did they play Georgia Tech this year? I think they do.
And the LSU.
You don't really have a team like Penn State on your schedule to prepare yourself for. Do you think that will get to them at any point?
It could. I mean, you're not going to see a run style like this at all.
There's no two-headed monster in college football.
Truthfully, no. I mean, the closest thing you'll probably get is Texas because of what their running backs are going to be coming back, and you got Arch Manning doing this basically the same thing that Drew Aller's doing, maybe even better. But outside of that, I don't think that Clemson. Oh, I mean, these are coin flip games. I mean, I can easily see Penn State getting this victory or Clemson. It doesn't really switch it up too much, but I think that Clemson is the one that it gets the victory, and they're going to be playing, the reigning national champs over here in Miami, Florida. So, Ryan Day, my GOAT, the greatest. All right, maybe not the greatest. I lied. Maybe not the greatest. It's okay. It's okay. I do have Ohio State playing against Clemson in the national championship in Miami, and Ohio State going up against the op. That Ryan Day does not find that sweet.
To be a very likable person. Let me zoom this out.
Ryan Day's son.
Too many faces in the one camera
Ryan
shot.
Day's son might be going on his way to Clemson, but never know. But I'm just saying, that's his op. Especially since the first playoff that he ever played in. Well, coached in.
Yeah.
We saw the last time Ryan Day saw Dabo across the field, and he was like, I'm on that right.
The last time he played against the best quarterback in the nation. The last time he did that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Keivon. We're going to kind of backtrack because I just felt like we didn't need to delay the inevitable. You called Ohio State the back-to-back national championship champions 3 weeks ago when we did our first episode back. How does Clemson beat Penn State, in your opinion?
I think that the same way I was talking about. I mean, they can expose every level of the field. If they can give Cade a little bit of time. I mean, they have to deal with a defensive line that's going to be obviously getting pressure in their face, but I think that he can produce more than what Drew's going to be able to. Drew, I feel like, will be seeing go. That's just me. It'll be good.
It'll be like the Notre Dame game again.
And I do also think that their receivers may not be able to get off as easily, and I think that's how they get the win.
Obviously. And how do you see Ohio State being Clemson?
Oh, just ass. Belt to ass.
Well, I say,
Belt to
what
ass.
the fuck's going on?
Completely. The same way I saw Ohio State play the last time they played Clemson,
But this is 2 weeks in between, too.
Belt. I think it'll be belt. Belt to ass. That's just me. I don't see them stopping. If Julian Sand has marked his way the entire way to get to 15-0 at that point, oh, trust me, we got a dog. We got a demon. We got a demon back there now. Don't get me wrong. And that also means that offensive line that I said has been, I think it's going to be a top 3 unit in the country. Oh, that means they back there. And they out there looking for that award, talking about we should.
That Joe Moore?
That Joe Moore award, that's ours. I mean, truthfully, I am a homer. Do not get me wrong. I am a homer.
Very much so.
Very much. I'm not going to deny that. I have also been to their practices for work. And the things I've seen, I think this D-line is very much underrated. I think that they are going to cause havoc. I think our DBs are very much underrated as well because of the fact that y'all claim that y'all don't know too much about. I mean, Igbenogsa, we won't see if he's going to be starting at that point. We want to see. I just got to know. But the fact that they're thinking about moving Caleb Downs to nickel because they think, not because we're missing a nickel, but because of the fact that they're saying those two safeties that are back there competing for those two spots, for the one spot, should both be starting. That means
that's a nice little luxury.
It is. And if we saw anything last year, we saw what it looks like when Caleb Downs is out there roaming around. It's a problem. It's a motherfucking problem. And I think the best spot in the entire defense will be at linebacker. When you got two demons that are 6'4", 6'5", that can run anywhere on the field. Arvell Reese will have I think that can be all Big Ten duo linebackers right there. So we'll see. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I could be wrong. Julian Sand could be. And yes, I am saying that Julian Sand will be the starter. Just take my word for it. James Peoples, we'll see if he can get the run game going and replace that. but I think that Jeremiah Smith will have his way this year. And Brandon Ennis, not Cardinal. I think Brandon Ennis
will be that number 2 guy.
I'm not saying that he'll be the number 2 guy is what we will look at, but I think he's going to benefit off of.
So kind of like the JSN type of situation.
Exactly. I think that he'll definitely be doing that. My only issue, now don't get me wrong, my concern for Ohio State has nothing to do with players. It's all about one man and one man only. And it's not even him.
It's Brian.
It is Brian. Brian, my guy, my dog.
My boy.
I met him a couple at practice. Cool dude. Tatted up, everything. Raw. Hey, raw to this coaching calling plays thing. He tried it one time. My boy Ryan Day said, "We're gonna take that back.
He had a little bit too much bias.
We're gonna reel that back a little bit.
Too much bias towards his receivers."
If he, and trust me, we're gonna find out real quick. We're gonna find out real quick how Ryan. Not from me. I saw some things that said that Ryan Day was not too happy at the first scrimmage, saying that he was cussing out a lot of people, and a lot of people had to deal with on the offensive end, and how these plays was being called. So, not from me, not my source, not anything. Just something I heard. Not from anybody in the Ohio State, nothing like that. I'm just saying, Brian, you better be on your A game because we depend on you, big dog. We depend. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Throw 4 bursts out there for a second. I don't care.
Like it's CFB, go 5 wide.
Just go play the game. Just go play NCAA for a second. Make it your play calls, and be like, listen. All right, all right. Run that cover 3. I don't know if he's gonna be in the booth. I don't know if he's gonna be on the field. All I know is we better not be running zone runs to the boundary again. I better not see it. And we better be running gap schemes like we was last year.
After y'all played us. So, one more question before we head out of here. We're making great time today. Who is the biggest threat from this picture being recreated at 15-0?
The biggest threat?
Even if we go through...
Are we talking about playoff-wise, or are we talking about just Big Ten?
Let's say if they were to keep the exact same path as you had in the playoff of Notre Dame... What was the second one?
No, it was Florida was first.
Florida, Notre Dame,
and
Clemson.
Clemson.
And then obviously...
That's a great question.
The Penn State, Michigan,
I think
other stuff.
Penn State has a way to knock this down, only because I know that just like how Ryan Day is when it comes to having prep time, I know Jim Knowles can also seeing give me the first one to fill out. It's in Columbus. Okay, let me see what you got planned for me. What do you? Let me figure out what you like to do, Brian Harlan. Let me see that. Brian Harlan, are you able to create a whole different scheme? Not even a whole different scheme, just a way to flip things over and make sure that he's not too prepared. Because if Jim knows what you're about to do, oh no, brother, we saw what Oregon said, and it was not a good look. Not saying that they would do that to us, but I'm just saying like it's a matter of just knowing like, okay, listen, you gotta be able to flip things around. You gotta be able to know how to call things on the fly and make sure things are still working and still get your guys involved.
Do you think the emotional high of coming off in your eyes, a win over Michigan for the first time since 2019, and how physical that game is going to be, regardless of what type of play style you think that will go into Penn State's benefit going into Indianapolis?
I mean, it definitely could.
Because it's going to be a de facto home game for you guys.
Yeah, and
sure.
I also think that it will finally just be the relief of like, just the same way with the national championship. It's like, oh, we finally got it done. All right, can we get back to business? Like, come on, like we not new to this. Like this is, you feel me? You better go play the same team that y'all just beat on in my bracket, anyways. Do it again, and not to mention, it's gonna be Ryan Day looking like, hey, you gonna let Jim Knowles show y'all up or what?
Right.
That's still y'all's man. That's the enemy now.
Yeah.
He your homie or what?
I say he's still in y'all's fault. Like y'all still can text him right now if y'all need to.
What are we doing? So I feel like again, Penn State is definitely going to be that team. Y'all. Spoiler alert.
Hey.
I think that difficulty-wise,
let's-
I think it will go. I want to put Penn State there. I think it will be Michigan.
Yes.
It'll be our hardest game.
Yes.
Penn State and then Texas. That's how I feel. I don't think everybody's thinking like Texas is going to be our hardest game. I'm not there. And truthfully, it can flip flop. It is so like little of how much this. It can go from y'all being first to y'all being last.
Yeah, Bryce doesn't look good.
As long as Ryan, quite literally, if Ryan Day just says, I'm just going back to 2019 to how I was playing y'all and not really care that I'm playing y'all, it can get back to that. And then it will be Penn State and Texas being our hardest games. But it's just like, until I can see you actually be like, this is not like in my brain. Like I gotta like I don't want to see uptight Ryan Day. I don't want to see that you're playing like you're not trying to lose. I want to see that. No, I'm trying to put belt. I'm trying to no.
If
We're about to
Bryce,
walk out
Drew, and Arch are all throwing for 220, if I blindly as like we're asking you right now
If
today,
Bryce is throwing for 200 yards, it's a problem.
If all three of
It's a
those guys throw
problem.
for 230 yards against Ohio
It's a
State,
problem.
which one do you think is a loss?
Bryce is for sure.
It's a hell of a question, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Not
And none of these are in blowout games, so let me preface like that. Like, oh, he's not stat boosting against empty counter stats.
I'm also saying because I was about to say if Bryce is throwing for that, that means that I think that we're forcing y'all to throw, which means that y'all are probably down. That is my thing.
Let's say it's like kind of like a J.J. McCarthy situation back in 2022, where it's the pass open up the run type of thing. Same for Drew.
I think if Drew throws for 230 yards, it'll be an issue. Arch,
I kind of expect Arch to
I
throw
do.
for 200, like because even with how gimmicky. Now, I'm
offense
not gonna call it
is,
like gimmicky because
yeah,
I feel like that's like
I do understand, like
disrespectful.
especially with the RPOs.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff I expect
RPOs,
that.
the gadget plays, the things of that nature.
I think if Drew throws for 230 yards, they're more than likely going to win that game.
Do you think if Drew throws for 230 yards against y'all in either game, it's a blowout for their side?
No. I don't think it's possible for Penn State to blow us out.
Do you think it's possible for any team to blow y'all out?
I think it's possible for y'all to blow us out.
Oh my gosh, I feel so flattered right now.
I do think it's possible for
I
y'all
feel
to
so
blow us out.
validated.
I do think it's possible for y'all to blow
about
us
to turn
out.
red.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's valid, but I think it's also valid the other way. Like, I think it's very much possible that we can put belt to y'all's ass.
The only y'all's basis of blowing us out was last year.
And again, last year, Ryan Day decided, I forgot that I'm just not. This is not. I don't want to play this way, because the next time he got on the field, he was like, oh no, I remember who I am now. I remember who my offense is. Yes, if you bring the offense that you know you built to come play against Michigan, not the offense that you know is to prove a point, we're good. We're fine.
I mean, he just wants to hang 100 on us, Keivon. So you announced it essentially about Julian Sand.
Yes.
How long of a lease does Julian Sand have over just starting in general? Because if it's as close as people as he was alluding to, if it was as close as he was saying, and people think from like the outside looking in, as in, hey, if they started the same platform, Lincoln might have been the starter.
He allows it. However he plays is how long his leash is. I mean, it's all dependent. I don't think if he's making freshman mistakes, I don't think that the leash is. I think the leash is long. Mm-hmm. Now, if he's gun shy, to where it's like
he's taking dumb sacks.
Like just like I'm scared to see pass rush, then that's where I'm gonna be like,
that's time to pull him,
buddy. And listen, again, processes being seen. Tavian is not ready.
Nowhere close to being ready.
But don't get me wrong. He's he's pushing now. It's from what I seen from spring ball to now, complete 180. Now, first practice I went to, I was not impressed. I was looking at like, hey, buddy, You need to go back.
shit is different.
You need to go back to
Brandon
that.
saw him after practice with all the guys. Like,
So
all
I'm
right, we're
saying,
gonna get this time together.
Like, I don't know what happened with the scrimmage or during that time, but Buddy flipped the. Oh no, I'm athletic. I can
move a
walk.
bit.
I can. Yeah, and he can pass. Yeah. So I don't think that Tavion is in the clubhouse of he's about to take the spot. But if Julian's sitting there looking, I'm scared of this. This is not me. Tavion can, because I don't think that truthfully I don't think Lincoln has the passing traits to be somebody that he can be. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think that Ryan Day is looking at him like, yeah, you're just about to be the savior. Like, no.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just
You
like,
might as well just, hey, go
bench-
ahead and get your reps in, bro.
because at that point, it's like if you're benching Julian, I'm just saying you might as well throw Tavion out there and be like, okay, we're preparing for next year. So that's how I feel about it. But I don't know if that's how Ryan Day would get to that.
All right, so look, we're going to get going question after question. Can Lincoln Conhost get you to this point as a starter?
No,
No.
I do not think so.
Why do you believe so?
I don't think his passing traits, like I said, can lead us to that. I don't think that we can lean on the run game. I think we still have to be a pass first, and I don't think that benefits Lincoln.
Okay.
That now, don't get me wrong. I think it can get us there, but I don't think it won't be 13-0. I don't think that. I think that.
Do you think y'all be missing a
if we play
Big Ten
Joe with
championship
Lincoln,
game?
if we play Joe with Lincoln, I think we will probably lose.
Okay. About Penn State.
I think we will lose the first time.
So you don't even think y'all would get to a second time? You think y'all
I
think y'all enter a 10-2?
No. So if Lincoln is, I think if we play Penn State again in that second rematch, I think that with y'all it's a little different only because I know how type of defenses y'all type of play. Penn State is more or less.
Fuck it, hey, we can live with things.
I think he will need to see it a second time, and he'll be like, okay, I got it. Like, that's how I think it will.
So you alluded to the Tavion St. Clair thing.
Yes.
About he doesn't look like he's super ready. Like, yeah, he can't be the starter right now. Like, if we see the start August 13th, 2025.
Yeah, no.
He's not ready.
Not it.
But I think with him being from here, knowing what all of this shit is about, knowing what that's a different.
He
was committed to Ohio State as soon as he got the offer.
That's a different story. Now, if you're asking me if Tavion can get us there, I don't think he can, but I think he can get us close.
I think Tavion St. Clair can honestly.
I think he can beat you all.
I was about to say the same exact thing.
And that's only because
I think Tavion St. Clair, out of the three quarterbacks y'all have, even with him not being ready August 13th, 2025, I think Tavion gives y'all the best chance against us because
he knows what
he's going to go out there and be like,
yeah, no, I'm not losing it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, because he's from here. Yes.
I'm from. I've seen the last 5 years.
He'll be a Jack Sawyer version of what he was with that defensive line.
His whole. He hasn't seen He hasn't seen Ohio State beat us since what? He was in sixth grade.
Yeah.
He saw the high. He's seen the highs.
Yeah.
He grew up on Braxton Miller.
Yeah. So
the whole, just like you were saying, Julian's gun shy. Shit, Lincoln doesn't have the passing capability. I don't think Tavion's gonna be like, oh shit, like I'm thinking too much.
I think he has a mixture of both.
I think he has a mixture of, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna empty the fucking clip.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like I'm not saying I think St. Clair's on. I don't think we'll see him at all this season.
Yeah.
But aside of like playing OU and fucking playing Grambling, a fucking ball against Purdue, like I don't see St. Clair at all this season. But if we were to see St. Clair and if he has a couple games before he plays us, I would be at my most nervous.
Yeah.
Out of all three of your quarterbacks, by far. Because I know if Lincoln tried to do that little running shit, same thing we did to Will Howard last year. Oh, first down, this bitch going to be a breeze.
Yeah. No.
Go to bed. Yeah. Go to sleep. And if Devin Brown would have played against us, Jesus, Keivon, I think we would have won by 20 somehow. Because Devin Brown's trash. So,
Keivon, I think if he was to start this season, I think that he definitely will lose game 1. He will lose Penn State, but I think he will beat y'all. I think we'll probably end up 10-2, maybe 9-3. I think Illinois if mess around, and beat us.
Yeah, with how bright Billy May is, he's a fucking big head. Yeah.
But then again, it's, at that point, that was like what 8 games into the season. He might be acclimated by then.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see. Well, guys, y'all saw the worst bracket that there will be. You know, Through the Whistle episode 43 is in the books. Keivon, thank you for
greatness. Yes.
For all
back
you did.
To back.
You know, if y'all like this, y'all have any discrepancies with what we said, y'all, it's a comment section. You know, we'll dive in there and talk about it.
I know y'all agree.
So, yeah, instead of talk to us in the group chat about what y'all saw us say, how about y'all put in the comments?
Indeed.
And then we can go from the comments to the
Mr.
group
Crowd.
chat.
Yeah, Mr. Crowd. I know you're going to have a lot to say.
Quan,
yeah,
Ryan,
all y'all.
Wade,
James, I know for a fact
James.
you're going to probably take that Clemson disrespect and be like, yeah, no, we can bet on that, whatever.
Yeah, put in the comments because the comments help us.
Put in the comments. And make sure you like.
Yeah, make sure you guys like the video. We'll be back next week because Keivon, 2 weeks from Saturday.
Indeed.
Shit, a week from this Saturday, we got week 0.
Indeed.
And it's go time.
Football time.
Maybe
we might do some NFL stuff.
Yeah, well, I think we might as well go ahead and pop the NFL cap off because boy, oh boy, after week 1 of college football season, we have to get ready for NFL. And we got So next week we got some NFL preview, motherfuckers. So make sure y'all are tuned in. Well, this will drop maybe down the 13th. Keivon's a very busy man, but make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching Through the Whistle.